I think I like come with a tone, like aggressiveness kind of to the game. I know everybody kind of brings that, but I love trying to knock people off their feet. It's kind of fun, so I just try to do that.
How do you balance aggressiveness with technique and making sure that you're not like going overboard?
Definitely try to keep like under control. Definitely try to run that guy. It's like you trying to run him over. You know, everybody's trying to do that, but just being under control kind of separates yourself from trying to be like wacky and all that kind of stuff.
You met with the Steelers yet at all?
Not here, but I definitely met him at the Senior Bowl. So
What was your opinion of Mike Tomlin?
great guy. We were talking about spades, so like big card guy, I guess. So he's a cool guy, man. It's crazy kind of meeting that guy. Is unreal. So.
What's your versatility and willingness to play either side if you go into a situation where maybe they have somebody at one of those spots?
Yeah, definitely. I'm ready to play both sides, and right now I'm working at left and right. I mean, even if they have me at guard, I'm definitely ready for that. Didn't have live reps at Oregon State at left tackle, but I'm always ready for that position. So.
Taliese, what entices you about playing for the Las Vegas Raiders?
I mean, it'd be a blessing. I'm ready for any team to really pick me up, but Raiders, I got a lot of family members that are Raiders fans too, so it'd be nothing but a blessing to play for them. Yeah, I met with them. Yes, sir. It was a good meeting. Just like any other meeting, it was a great meeting to meet those guys, and it was always like, it's just like another one you got to get through, so yeah.
What are some of the things that you would bring to an NFL franchise, and has the Bills been in contact with you?
Yeah, the Bills, I'm meeting with them, but what I bring to the game, I say like aggressiveness kind of thing to the franchise, and I'm nothing but a brotherhood. I like creating brotherhoods wherever I go, so I think that's what I can bring to the Bills and stuff. So yes, sir. I honestly can't remember all the teams, but I'm trying. I'm bad at memory with that kind of stuff, but I think so.
Do you enjoy run blocking?
I really like run blocking. It's kind of like, I feel like that's O-line in general, but you always got to be able to pass set and stuff. But run blocking is like kind of like a bread and butter. But yeah, I love that stuff.
When you look across the league at some of the offensive tackles, is there anyone in particular that comes to mind, like trying to emulate your game on?
I try not to do that because that's like comparing, and I'm a big guy comparing myself. But definitely guys like Penei Sewell and Darnell Wright. Those guys are great guys at right tackle and just in tackle in general. So those guys are good guys to watch. So.
You mentioned being both a left tackle and a right tackle, like getting the experience at both. Is Tristan Wirfs maybe somebody that you kind of watched? Like he made that switch and he was able to do it.
Yeah, definitely. Tristan Wirfs is definitely one of the first guys I watched in the NFL, just like trying to like learn stuff for their game. And I think I kind of took for them. Especially him was independent hands, and he's just a great guy with that. So.
And then lastly, have you met with the Buccaneers at all?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Was it formal or informal?
Formal, I believe.
How did that meeting go?
It was good. Definitely, all these meetings I don't remember because it's like a lot of them, just like a lot of teams. So, but it was a good meeting. So.
Friends with Darnell Wright that you know?
Nah, I'm not I don't know him personally at all, but definitely just watching his game. He's a great player. He was playing at Tennessee, so yeah.
O-line friends in the league?
I do not. I got Isaac Seumalo, from he plays at the Steelers now. He's a guard from Oregon State. Definitely came back, and he's trying to help me out, like if I have any questions in the league. So.
I totally get it. It's difficult to remember all the meetings, but I'm curious if you met with the Bears because specifically Ryan Poles is a former offensive lineman. I wonder if that makes the meeting a little more interesting for you, or you're able to talk differently with someone who played the position.
Yeah, definitely met with a lot of them at the Senior Bowl. I definitely met with the Bears over there. I can't remember if I met them here, but definitely we had good meetings with those guys too. So.
What about the offensive line background? Is that a factor at all when you're talking to a GM who used to be an offensive lineman?
Yeah, it's always a big thing, but nothing but just another interview and stuff, try to get me to answer some questions and playbook stuff. So.
Going back to the Senior Bowl, Jets defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich was the head coach. Did you ever have any interaction with him, and what was your impression of him if you did?
Yeah, I just met him. He was the OC and everything, the head coach and stuff, but they're just smart guys. I mean, you could just tell that's different level coaching and stuff, and then they just bring a whole different kind of vibe, and just their way of helping you understand this game is just a different level. So.
You met with the Jets this week, and if so, what was that meeting like?
Man, did I meet with the Jets? I forget, right? A lot of meetings, so honestly, but if any, I met with them before at the Senior Bowl too, but it's always great meetings with those guys.
What would it be like for you to block for a guy like Aaron Rodgers as a rookie?
That's just speechless for me. You see Aaron Rodgers growing up as a kid and stuff, and you potentially could block for this guy, which is crazy for me, and it's just a dream kind of thing. So yeah.
When you look at your early football career, what would you say motivated you, and what motivates you, day to day? And also, did you meet with the
Bengals, yes. I met with the Bengals, and stuff that motivated me is just my family. My dad is probably one of my biggest inspirations in my life. Just being able to, like, try to get his approval and stuff, you know, get a great job from my dad is just the biggest thing for me and what I need most in life, so, yeah.
Paulo's kind of a quiet guy. Is he like that behind the scenes too? What's his personality like?
Yeah, definitely. He's a quiet guy. Definitely just a humble guy. Nothing but love his game, and he's just a quiet guy and he's a humble guy. That's what I can say about him.
Can he give you any good advice?
Yeah, like questions I had, like, you know, how is it in the league? How is it going against different guys? And, you know, he kind of taught me, like, what he does for, like, a routine and stuff. So he's nothing but a great guy, and I thank you for him for his tips and reminders for me.
What's the best thing he did?
I think that, you know, you're going to go against the best guy every day. The best guy you played in college is probably the best guy you're going to play every single day, every practice, every down. So I think that's the best advice he gave me.
You said you met with Las Vegas. What were the vibes you got from Coach Pierce?
Definitely a tough dude. I like that. He's like I can tell he's like a tough, gritty dude. You know, he was a cool guy, asked me a lot of questions, and like, nothing but a great guy.
You seem like you're a pretty low-key guy. How do you flip that switch on the field?
I couldn't really explain it. It's just like, you know, I go out there and I'm representing my family and my name on my back. So, you know, going out there and trying to represent my dad and stuff, like I said, like my dad and my mom. So just being able to represent them out there just kind of flip some switch for me. So
Is there a moment when that happens? Is it like when you put the helmet on, or does it start at the beginning of the day on the day?
definitely on a game day, like you see the enemy team across the field, and you're looking across, and you gotta know, like, these dudes trying to like ruin your day. So I gotta go out there and represent my family and ruin their day.
You talked about your
It's definitely tough. Like, coming up, you look up to all these guys in the NFL, like all Polynesian guys, and, they do a lot for our culture and stuff. So being able to be like something like I'm coming up in that kind of role is a big thing, just because a lot of guys like me at a young age don't, prosper a lot because of, grades and stuff. And it's always like kind of stereotypical for our culture and stuff. So just a big thing, just trying to be able to be a role model in that aspect.
you talked.
Yeah, I talked to Jesse Sapolu, I think once or twice, but he's a big role because, like, he's still working with the 49ers right now, and, he's a big guy. He tried to help me out during my process of getting to the draft and stuff, so, him helping me out is just showing that, he still cares, and, he's nothing but a big role in the Polynesian culture, so.
You talked about your ability in the run game. The 49ers have a base outside zone scheme, but they also run a ton of gap scheme. Do you feel like you fit in a running game like that?
Yeah, definitely. I played for Jim Mahalchek at Oregon State, and he definitely, like, his scheme is about, like, a pro-style offense just like 49ers. I'm well prepared for different run schemes like that, and outside zone, that's kind of like bread and butter at Oregon State, so I'm ready for that.
Have you met with the 49ers by chance?
Yeah, I think at the Senior Bowl, I think, I can't forget if here, we had a lot of meetings, so, yeah.
You met with the Chicago Bears.
Yes, sir.
How'd that meeting go?
Yeah, it's good. Nothing but good vibes from those guys, and, I love meeting with those guys because they just talk a lot of good stuff, and they're just great guys, so.
You talk about your technique, trying to snap the ball with consistency.
Yeah, just trying to be consistent in a lot of games, like pass and run. Like pass sets, I just say, like, try to be more consistent with, like, my hips and try to stay square at all times. And in the runs, probably just, like, aiming points and just trying to stay under guys.
What's the challenge of getting off the ball quickly in an outside zone scheme?
Yeah, it's like my main thing in outside zone, like, you got to run. It's basically just you just trying to run off the ball and press that landmark, and it all helps, like, from the running backs and stuff. But as long as you do your job and you get to that play side, if not, then you just get that guy off that line of scrimmage. So nothing but that, yeah.
Guys, sometimes in the middle of the game, I actually change quarterback from DJ to Big Child. How was it making that transition in the middle of the game? Does that change communication for you all? And do you feel like that kind of prepares you even more so to be for the next level?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't such a big change. Aiden was definitely a ready, like, quarterback as a true freshman, and he's a great player. Definitely when he came in, I just told him probably just calm down. This is his first time playing college ball, but he handled it pretty well for himself, and nothing but love for that guy. But definitely it was cool, like, seeing those both two kind of switch out one series a game. So it was cool.
Between you guys, kind of better kind of adjustments on the fly. I feel like that's kind of sets you apart.
Yeah, I would say maybe Aiden Child, maybe it's like cadence maybe is just a little different, but like there's really nothing different about those two. But yeah.
Between here and the Senior Bowl, obviously you're meeting with a lot of teams. What are they saying? Are they looking at you more on the outside or playing inside?
There's a couple teams that's asked me about the guard position, but I just answer like I'm ready for both. A lot of teams just ask me like, where do you feel comfortable? And I'm just saying whether the tackle or guard, whatever you need me at, I'm down for that. So.
Can you kind of compare and contrast the two areas?
Yeah, tackle. You definitely got like a lot of space in the pass pro, and definitely like you're doing a dance out there basically with those DNs like Myles Garrett and Max Crosby and all those guys. And when you're running out that ball on a run like a run game, you definitely got some time to get out there. But with the guard and the run game, it's like these guys are right in your face. You got to get your 2 feet down like really quick. And like you're running against guys in pass pro, but those are big, meatier dudes and stronger dudes in the inside. So, and you're not going against like no chubby dude anymore. You got dudes like Chris Jones and stuff out there. So you definitely got to be ready for those guys. Yes, sir.
Formally or?
Yeah, yes, sir. It was good. Like all these coaches are great, and we had like a great talk in there. Nothing too much about ball, also just about myself and personal information.
In watching a lot of times that you get your hands on somebody and turn it's over. What is that mindset? How did you develop that place?
Yeah, this goes back to me watching Tristan Wirfs with his independent hands. He's nothing but a great guy, and watching this stuff like kind of teach me like if you throw your hands, play long, it kind of disrupts people's like pass rushes. So that really kind of helped me in my game.
How often do you notice like, when you put hands on these guys, like it shocks?
Part of the 2022 season, like it was like once I started using my hands and it just kind of messes with people, it kind of like helped my game a lot. So it's just like towards like the beginning of the season, I really just like I kind of knew from there.
You mentioned Tristan Wirfs. Are there other pro tackles that you like to watch their tape?
Yeah, definitely like Darnell Wright, Penei Sewell, big guys like that. Trent Williams. It's kind of hard to watch him because his game is so like it's so different. But definitely those guys.
Have you spoken to years ago?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Oh, yes, ma'am. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
How would you feel about joining Wirfs on that roster?
That'd be crazy because definitely watching his game and trying to like learn from him in person would be a whole different kind of like aspect for me. And plus like Tampa Bay, that's like it's cool over there. So I like that. Yeah. Superhero? Meet any superhero? Man, that's a hard one, boss. Thank you about that. Maybe I like Spider-Man. Everybody likes Spider-Man. Yeah.
Since the Senior Bowl, your stock is going up right now. Have you taken notice of any of that? Taking notice that you know and 15 very high?
Yeah, I appreciate all that kind of stuff, but at the end of the day, like mock drafts, it's all just guessing at the end of the day. So I just keep my head down, just keep trying to work. So yes, sir.
Was there a surreal moment for you during this process? Either someone you talked to or someone you contacted?
Yeah, probably just all the head coaches I met so far. Like I met Andy Reid the other day, and that was like, that's Andy Reid. And so I don't kind of speechless when I shake these guys' hand, like Harbaugh brothers and Coach McDaniels. Like it's just Coach Campbell from the Lions. It's just meeting all these head coaches, just like I don't know, speechless for me.
You said you met with the Chargers. What was that like this first year for Jim Harbaugh? The fact that what was that like?
It was cool. I know Coach is like, he just came back to the NFL and everything, but he's a great guy. He's talking about my game, and I was just talking about like a lot of stuff. We were talking about Gava and stuff, and that guy's a great guy, and that whole staff, they're nothing but good guys over there. So.
What do teams want to know about you in some of these meetings, and what do you want them to know about you?
Yeah, they ask me like, personal information. They want to learn about the playbook and stuff. I just tell them, I'm a big guy and like creating brotherhoods at football teams and like just trying to create a brotherhood anywhere I go. So, connections and trying to be like, have everybody kind of loosen up because like, these guys are playing 24/7 football. Sometimes you got to get away from that thing. So just doing that.
How much have you talked
Last
about
question, please.
left side versus right side? I'm sure you can answer that.
Yeah, left side, some tackles like to say it's like driving on the other side of the freeway and stuff, but as long as you keep working at it, like, left side, I feel fresh right now because I haven't played it live at Oregon State, but definitely ready for like both sides of the ball.
Great. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Yep, thank you, boss.
Just go ahead and take that with you, okay?
Well, thank you.